Hello guys, welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I'm gonna start with tonight's show. Okay, so Gary Neville, Roy Keane, all those pundits. So they're going to discuss who will score the most goals between Gyokeres and Sesko this season. Even I think Ferdinand was there. There's plenty way to talk about this thing. Now, Gary Neville can't shock me. Baba can't talk say Gyokeres go outscore Benjamin Sesko this season. And him give him own reason. So Gary Neville predicts whether Victor Gyokeres or Benjamin Sesko will score more this season. So both Manchester United and Arsenal have signed strikers. Everybody know that one already. So when you go through the entirety of this particular report, Gary Neville's expectation for Victor Gyokeres and Benjamin Sesko, yes. So two of them done it for their club. First off, Ferdinand say he won't make Sesko score at least 10 to 15 goals. Then that be the target when give the guy. If he score 10 to 15, say na perfect scorecard be that. Even Gary Neville self agree. You see how I don't know whether it's 10 to 15 really big. You get for a striker of this magnitude, they hail and this one that one. So they say 10 to 15, like if he do one, if somebody even reduce the bar to 13 goals, say if he score that number, they go dey very very happy with them. They made the likes of Kunha and Mbuemo, just even if they score like 10 goals, perfect. If three of them score 35 goals, perfecto. Now, Gary Neville can talk say Victor Gyokeres is a bit further on his career, I think. If Sesko scores 10 and the other Mbuemo and Kunha chip in, I think that's a massive result. I said 15 is a good result for Gyokeres, and the reason I say that is because Arsenal will create so many chances and have a much better team. He's in a better team at Arsenal. Instead for him, even if Gyokeres score like 15 goals, now big record it be because it makes sense. Sesko will not get as many chances as Gyokeres. Clearly, Neville feels as though Gyokeres could outscore Sesko this season, and they will both get their first chance to open their tally on Sunday. So when I saw all these things, I just laughed because they know. You see wetin give me confidence, say I expect Gyokeres to score even up to 20 goals. Everybody knows Arsenal no get problems with chance creation. That's not our problem. Chance creation, regardless of the 10 men behind the ball we plenty will play against us, we still create chances. Our problem has been who go bury those chances. We create chances. We are very good in the creative side. You see all this say people like Gary Neville, Ferdinand, if they want to be very very objective, they can be, but they want to be biased, they can be. But this time around, they are very very objective and saying it the way it is because Arsenal create chances. Even Thierry spoke about Gyokeres. We'll still get to that later in the show. So I did very very happy with their own analysis. But me, I know they look at 15. I think 15 is very very poor for Gyokeres level. In fact, before we even play 19 games, I expect Gyokeres to don't pass the 15 goal mark. It will be 15 goals. I expect him to have crossed it. You get me? I dey look at 20 and above. Now they see for where they because we dey create chance. Now the way me they see him, so I don't know if they see him. Now Simon Jordan come as I come dey fire brutal dig at Tony Adams. Follow wetin they talk about Odegaard. Simon Jordan really para and he enter the guy, even expose himself. Simon Jordan. Tony Adams was a leader, but that does not make him right about Odegaard. So where you can see some of the things we talk like Simon Jordan has given his verdict on Tony Adams' claim that Odegaard should be stripped of Arsenal's captaincy. So when you look at the Talk Sports page, there's Simon Jordan's verdict. Jordan was quick to weigh in on whether Rice would be a fitting captain for the Gunners. The former Crystal Palace owner argued that while Declan Rice may very well end up as a better captain than Odegaard, his switch would not guarantee Arsenal Premier League glory. Like, it don't make sense, say Odegaard, based on saying the captain can never win the league, so the Rice carry and will just win the league automatically. I argued against it that it's not possible. Now, Jordan Corridor say Adams would know what mediocrity in management is because he exhibited it over his 10 years at Wycombe, Portsmouth, and Granada. And even when I interviewed him for a job, he exhibited certain characteristics. But withstanding that, There's no doubt Tony Adams was a leader on the field. There's no doubt during his own time he was a great leader. But to assume in this day and age, in this generation of footballers, that's all of a sudden Declan Rice is going to be the difference between winning the league and not winning the league, man, that's far off. But you know what? It piqued my interest in everything about it. Because me, I'm an avid reader, so I didn't read between the lines. When he talks, say Adams would know what mediocrity in management is because he exhibited it over his 10 years at Wycombe, Portsmouth, and Granada. I enter research mode. I go check which club Tony Adams don't manage and what's happen. Lo and behold, I now discovered this. Say the guy, he coached Wycombe Wanderers. Adams' first managerial role was with Wycombe Wanderers in 2003, but he resigned after a period of poor results. Moving on, he went to Feyenoord. He spent time coaching youth team at Feyenoord. Moving on, he went to Portsmouth. He served as Harry Redknapp's assistant manager at Portsmouth, contributing to the FA Cup and their highest Premier League finish. He later became the manager of Portsmouth, but was sacked after a short stint. Moving on, he went to Gabala FK. He managed Gabala FK in Azerbaijan, both as manager and later as a sporting director. Moving on, he went to Granada Club Football. His final managerial role was with Granada CF in Spain, where he was unable to prevent their relegation from La Liga. This guy resume is very, very bad. These are the type of people that talk bad about Arteta. When you know the job is difficult, you don't try him how many times. You even lead team go relegation. But now they talk, hey, Arteta has not done something. He needs to do it. He needs to collect. Oh God! Anyway, make I not talk bad. You still be our legend, though, but you need to know where you're not supposed to put your mouth. Many of all these pundits wey dey see na so chop, as if say the work easy. Whether na Gary Neville, that be Phil Neville, I don't even know which one of them. We go coach for Valencia, where they knock am blue and black, they later sack am. But he go come for pundits. Well, let's move on. I like the fact say Simon Jordan no exposure. This one too, that mediocre he be. But let's move on away from that. All right, there are some new Premier League rules where they don't identify. Say it go kick, like it go come into effect once the league starts. This rule we don't hear them before, so I say make I still remind una in case maybe una don't forget some of all these rules now. So there are some notable ones. For example, on top of the rights and the 8-second rule, there are 2 more major law changes as well as a few minor changes. That 8-second one say goalkeeper no fit hold ball more than 8 seconds, otherwise they go blow corner. Now, unauthorized player interaction. So na captain only. If there's any infraction, anything where you know like where you see, only captain will approach referee. No be the one when I will come crowd down. You go collect yellow card. If a referee goes in discretion, you get. If you're near him, you buy yellow card. In the case whereby the captain is the goalkeeper will designate one player who will do the job for him, because goalkeeper is not expected to leave his goalpost and run to the referee and come back. No, it don't really make sense. So only team captains are permitted to approach match officials during match day. So I saw this rule and I said, well, it is what it is. So the latest change in the Premier League rule book will see goalkeepers get penalized for holding onto the ball for too long. Yeah, so they won't try to curb time wasting. So now what did they try to do? Now, away from that, TNT Sports, the current interview Peter Crouch, say, who is going to be the breakout star in the Premier League this season? So what do you think? The guy say, making no lie, in love with the apple for us now. So in the see Max Doma, in the see Tewane, in the see Max Kelly, especially that Max Doma. The guy moves like Messi. He dribbles people with ease. Saying they feel say, that guy will light up the EPL if given the chance to thrive this season. Yeah, so Mr. Wadi very, very happy. See that nobody even pray and read one day now. Don't everywhere, Doma. And Arsenal already registered the guy officially, because I think I read the report where they say Arsenal add him to the official first 11, like first team squad. You go to the Arsenal website, is listed there as a forward. Yeah, so we are going to see more of him this season. Yeah, so that one self, it makes sense. Now, CBR's Graham Bailey, who's their chief football correspondent, can explain why Arsenal's move to their rival Tottenham Hotspur for Gyokeres is currently off, and the reason. So TBR Football can exclusively reveal that Arsenal's move for Gyokeres is currently considered to be off the table at the moment. He can't give an explanation. Now, the reason we make Arsenal priority change, like what's in David Ornstein with the talk, Now, because Arsenal no longer view Eberechi as a priority summer transfer target, and they would rather sign a true left wing option. Remember, David also not tell us that the reason we could buy Eberechi, we are not buying him because we want to put him on the left. We are buying him as Odegaard's cover, number 10. But we know say he can still play the left. But now, based on the emergence of Max Doman and Ite-Nwaneri, especially Ite-Nwaneri, because the argument is that if them buy Eberechi as a number 10, it go chop into Ite-Nwaneri time management. So, and they no go on hamper in growth, because Ateta sees Ite-Nwaneri as a 10 or an 8. That's why they hold the brakes, they pump the brakes on this Eberechi. They say instead of bringing Eberechi as a number 10, and you see Ite-Nwaneri as a number 10, why not bring original left winger? That is the argument that they put forward. So when you read on, as revealed by TBR last month, Arsenal view Eze as a number 10, an area in which they are pretty strong with Odegaard, Ite-Nwaneri, and Max Doman. You get? So now the way things be now. So we just watch. In fact, when you go through the report, it says some people think Spurs might consider him to be too expensive, but I suspect they will try to see how they can buy him. Unlike Arsenal, who always views him as number 10, rather than a solution for the left-hand side, Tottenham see him as somebody that can play on the left. The flexibility is likely to push Spurs to make a move in the coming days. Meanwhile, Arsenal is expected to focus on strengthening the left-hand side rather than pursuing someone they primarily see as a number 10. So now, see where the issue comes in. Many Arsenal fans, maybe they fight for Ite-Nwaneri, give him game time. Now the club wants to give him game time, make him the deputy in command before Odegaard. What you now go come talk now? Do you still say we should go for Eberechi, minding the fact that if Eberechi comes, it's going to hamper the growth of Ite-Nwaneri? I don't talk this before. If Eberechi comes, in as much as we like him, we want him to come, but do you want him to come at the expense of Ite-Nwaneri? Some school of thought will say, since we want to win the league now, forget about Ite-Nwaneri, send him out on loan, bring Eberechi for the now, let him be the deputy in command to Odegaard in case something happens to Odegaard, in case of necessity. Which side of the aisle do you stand? Bring Eberechi, send Nwaneri out on loan, keep Eberechi, play Nwaneri. Which side do you do? Because I don't do that, you get. So we'll see what you say if you think. Now, according to TalkSport, Arsenal wish to hand Ite-Nwaneri more minutes as a number 10 this season, and this has prompted the Gunners to stall on a move for Eze. As well as this, the 27-year-old representative have already sent a clear message to Tottenham Hotspur in an invitation to move. The test Spurs say personal terms no go be problem in case you won't run the 68 million when I sign her, because Arsenal don't clear them. But at the end of the day, does it mean Arsenal don't want Eze? Tottenham Hotspur are set to launch an opening bid for Eberechi Eze and are moving fast so that they will beat Arsenal in case Arsenal wants to make a bid. According to Ben Jacobs, a late Arsenal move for Eberechi Eze cannot be discounted. However, the desire is to give it 100 minutes at number 10 this season, and that has led to the hesitation. And they could look to bring in a left winger instead if Leandro Trossard or Gabriel Martinelli departs. So now the situation where we get in our hands be this for now. So we'll just watch and see how all these things will unfold at the end of the day. Now, you see this particular story, it was supposed to be the thumbnail. It was supposed to be the biggest news of the night because it really suits me. Thierry don't come outside and I want to speak on Gyokeres where Arsenal signed. According to the Independent UK, Thierry explains why Victor Gyokeres and Arsenal are the perfect match. Let me take you through what he said. Now, Henry believes Arsenal and Gyokeres are a perfect match due to the Swedish striker's desire to operate inside the penalty area. Now, moving on to the report, that instinct and understanding to anticipate the cross against Atletico Bilbao, a great header with a soft touch to guide it to the other side of the goal, he is the proper number 9. He is not a Firmino type of number 9 that goes into the midfield like Ayavas. No. He wants to be in the box, in between the posts. He said it himself, please put the ball in the box and serve me. Give me assist. Gyokeres said it. You have a guy that's a killer in the box. Numbers don't lie. You see when I tell I say statistics, numbers don't lie. Person score like 1 million goals. Person will say, okay, it's coming from a mediocre league. Numbers don't lie. You get? Please put the ball in the box to serve me. And you have a team. You see two things where Henry talk. Number one, you have a guy that's a killer in the box. Number one, that's a fact. Secondly, you have a team that creates a lot of chances. So it should be the perfect match. But you also have to understand that sometimes it doesn't click straight away. Make I come on this picture first. These are the things that inform my own analysis and opinion when I tell you Gyokeres is going to score more than 20 goals. You have a guy that's a killer. You have a team that creates chances. What do you think will happen when you combine these two? There will be a combustion. Boom! Now you go here. That is why I did confident in my conviction. So this guy will knock us more than 20 because we dey create. Let's move on. Now, what you now want is for people to be patient with the player. And what is annoying right now is that people are no longer patient compared to before. They want the guy to perform straight away, score goals straight away, make us win straight away, which doesn't happen all the time. I'm an Arsenal fan. I obviously hope he's going to do well, bang goals for us, and guide us to a title, but he's not going to do that alone. We have seen that goals don't always assure you of a title. Harry Kane is an example. We've seen guys with mad numbers and they didn't win anything. At the end of the day, the team around them has to be good. From what I have seen from him and how he finishes, hopefully it's going to be a great match and we can finally get back to lifting trophies. But as I have said, a lot of teams also want to lift this trophy, which means this is the way we enter. Nobody easy for us. Arsenal one winner, Liverpool one winner, City one winner, Chelsea one winner. Who go come winner? You know, go easy. In everything which we hear we talk, this pressure when they talk about, the pressure is mostly coming from Arsenal fans. Arsenal fans are putting pressure on their team. This will not be even outsiders. Now we want. That's why you go hear me talk. Say, I know they box our success to it must be the EPL. No, let us shall win something this season. Now there me stand. I know therefore it must be this, or it must be that. I've been saying this. If you watch the podcast, I've been saying this for a long time. I'm not boxing us, but majority of the Arsenal fans are boxing the team that you must win this. Which is why I go talk on today. God forbid, say we go lose against Manchester United. Check what will happen. Even this our community go catch fire. That they go here Ateta out. This one, that one, that one, that one. Nobody wants to have patience anymore. I make a no lie for you. There was a question that came out today. If Ateta don't win the league this season, should he be fired? Yes, many fans will say yes. CHUKS also will say yes. But the truth is, do you honestly think the Chronicles will fire Ateta? The answer is no. Because they don't already do vote of confidence for where Ateta did. They seem worthy because, like one of our community members tell me, the board are not looking at things the way we are looking at it. No, they're looking at it from the fact that where were we before this gentleman came in? And where are we now? How much revenue are we generating? Are we in good standing? Are we healthy? Are we PSR compliant, FFP compliant? Fans when they look all these things. That's not our POV. That is the difference. Sometimes when I give you analysis, I give it from the fans' point of view, and I give it from the owners and the board point of view, because all of us know they see things the same. So, but you cannot hold the fans and say fans should not apply pressure. Fans, they won't be saying since 20 years old, 21 years old, we never win. Was Ateta the manager for that 20 years? No. But fans don't understand that one. You want to win something, nah. And myself, I know will lie for you. I will like not to win something. All right, away from that. Okay, so Chris Whitley kind of let us know. Say, I think I took this story. Say Max Doman has been listed in the Arsenal first team squad, and in the Arsenal official website is there. We have taken that story, so let's move on. Now, so when they get breaking news, say Ibrahim Konate is emerging as a serious target for Chelsea and Barcelona. There could soon be a final round of talks with Liverpool over a new contract. You know, say the final up in there, everybody the final. Chelsea don't offer 43 million, then knock him back. Liverpool City, they hope say they fit tie the guy down. Guess what? No, they see how everything will go. That's why they won't buy two defenders. This is Leone. They already signed that one from Parma. They are still looking at Maguire. Now, today in history, 1996, Arsenal signed 20-year-old Patrick Vieira from AC Milan for 3.5 million. Now, I can't watch one video where Patrick Vieira can explain how they come Arsenal. So now this story talk about 2022. He say, see, Arsene Wenger was the reason I came to Arsenal. He called me. He said, listen, I'm going to Arsenal. Do you want to come? He can say, yes, I'll follow you. I don't know where I'm going, but I'll follow you. And the rest is history, because he came to the Arsenal, he became our midfield enforcer. Where we say, now they break, this guy get power that year. Vieira. Vieira do so much. Now, apart from the Vieira story, Itawaneri don't return to Hill End to go greet Matasaka, greet some of the boys there. So Matasaka was very, very happy to see him. But Matasaka called Itawaneri for the video, because I watched him say, when you were here, I'm not gonna lie for you, I always knew you were going to be top. Because Itawaneri just in the way that year 63, they pay stand for the war there, they laminate them. So he said, when you did here, I'm not gonna lie for you. Say, I always knew you were going to be top. But Matasaka said, thanks, boss. Okay, thanks, brother, I guess. Itawaneri said, thanks, brother. So I just like the interaction between two of them. At the same time, this was the man, Francis, we actually discover Itawaneri. So they go interview him. They ask him, how you take no, say this boy that year, say the boy did destined for greatness, because he was just 5 years old when this man discovered him. The man say that time Itawaneri papa go to complain, say, Francis is not running very well. I said, don't worry, he's doing fine. He's running past everybody, beating everybody, dribbling everybody. The man just did talk. I just did very, very happy. The man saw the vision, they saw the future. In fact, at some point, free me when they interview Itawaneri, they ask and say, do you remember this picture? This was Itawaneri, 5 years old. I think when Francis discovered, I said, how do you expect me to remember this type of picture? Now, I don't go back in time. I don't remember that kind of thing. But in all of this, I just did very, very happy. He got his dreams. He signed his professional contract for Arsenal, the senior contract. That's why I go back to Pep Matisaka and say, why are you here? What have you done today? I signed my first Arsenal contract. So I just did very, very happy for that. Now, I think I mentioned this in the morning, and the Daily AFC self post the story where they call it, say Manchester United are the only club in Europe to have a higher net spend than Arsenal this summer transfer window. For you to know, say Arsenal board know they play, Man U board know they play, they actually put in money. That's why the Arsenal board say, okay, we've put in almost 200 million, so we can still try to raise some people now, because we don't get too much players. We have more than 30 players and we are supposed to register 25. What will happen to the rest? And we're going to pay them money. So some people need to leave. That's why the board, they ginger them, say, sell people, let them go. They will know what they do. So now that stage you did for now. So let's bring you first message from our sponsors. So Mobile Wealth Associates and Co Limited. They're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shop protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 8064642234, and they're located at number 7 or Kennywood Road or Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of the services, please do reach out to them. Now, the agent of Benjamin Sesko, Basanovic, come aside, do the interview, and for one interview, call the ask and say, what's he make Arsenal move for Sesko no work? Baba say, normally for transfers, moves no they go in the scatter, you get, and it's for a reason. At the end of the day, talk say in agent tell am say now only Manchester United they won't join. So that's why he try to make the dreams of an agent to work. They say Benjamin's wish for years has always been Manchester United. But what are we expecting him to say? Shemoko talk say now Arsenal being wish. Just like that, the one they tell you say player go sign, go say, I've been watching this club for a donkey years. I've dreamed to wear this Arsenal shirt, this and that. I ain't go play. If your contract expire, maybe Real Madrid sign, go say, since when I was born, my father has always been telling me about Real Madrid. Now, so footballers, they be lying on some back. Well, my dear Salovans, I think the biggest news of the night is the fact that Gary Neville, who is a football pundit, saying Victor Gyokeres will outscore Benjamin Sesko this season, and has given his reasons, and the reasons concur with me. Even Thierry Henry said, don't give your own reasons, and I concur with all of them. So in all of this, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. Like, come your way tomorrow morning to give you the money. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Have a good night and get out. All right, guys. Ciao.